You know you're a mom if you hide chocolate in your underwear drawer.
If you get up in front of a large crowd and later realize that you have a giant fruit snack stuck on the back of your skirt.
We shared some hilarious mommy moments a little earlier on Studio 5, a real-life look at why being a mom takes a sense of humor, and most moms would agree humor is just part of their survival. So what else does it take to be a healthy, happy parent? Psychotherapist Kristin is the founder of the Healing Group, and she's identified 7 habits of emotionally healthy moms. Can we jump right in?
Yes.
I love this list. You put together some really good guidelines, I think, for women everywhere to take notice of. The first, you say an emotionally healthy mom prioritizes her self-care.
Yeah, oftentimes when I hear moms do self-care, they're like, oh yeah, when I get done with this and this and this, and it always is at the bottom of the list.
Afterthoughts.
Yes, and really, as moms, do we have time that just presents? So emotionally healthy moms are those that schedule it and they're prioritizing it. They're putting it in their calendar like they're putting all the other things in their calendar. They're making it matter, because really when you're taking care of yourself, you're better able to take care of everything else that you have in your life.
And how do you define self-care? What is it exactly? For every woman, it's going to be different.
It's really, I like to give my moms 5-minute moments to the 2-hour indulgences, because not everyone can go get a massage. So it can be as simple as getting your favorite soda, putting it in the back of your fridge, and then ducking out, locking the bathroom door, and drinking it.
And enjoying that for 2 minutes if you can get it.
Exactly.
This next one on your list really spoke to my heart. You say moms and women need to embrace the idea that it's good enough.
Yes, perfection is the #1 blocker in happiness, and even though that seems appealing, we all want to be the best mom, we want to be our perfect selves. That's really a sabotaging thought. And so embracing good enough of, okay, this is the best I can do, my kids love me. You're really a rock star in your kids' eyes. They're thinking that you just made them the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the planet. And so it's really just going, I'm good enough, and channeling that mantra.
And I think believing that doesn't have to be about lowering your standards necessarily,
No.
but just changing your perspective, right?
Absolutely.
This next one also hitting home, I think, for a lot of people. Emotionally healthy moms ask for and accept help. Why is that so hard for us to do?
Because I think we like to believe that strong moms are doing it all, that we don't need help, that all the women around us are doing it on they're doing it themselves, and that's just simply not true. The big thing is, a lot of moms, they'll have a lot of help offered and they're like, oh no, I got it. No, I don't need your help. I'm okay. Thank you. And so there's a woman that I really think she's inspiring, because she had a daughter that was born with physical and emotional limitations, and she rallied the whole community of, I need help. This is more than what I expected, and she has gotten an amazing amount of support and help. And so you've got that example all the way down to calling your neighbor or your friend and saying, can you come hold my baby so I can hop into the shower? It can be something as simple as that, or hey, can I bring over a meal to you tonight? And not saying no, saying yes, that would be wonderful, thank you.
And here's the beauty in that ask. Every woman knows and is grateful for the opportunity to jump in and help you, to save you, because they need that too themselves, right? So
yes.
the fact that we're hiding this need for help from everybody around us when they all need it too just seems silly.
Exactly. And so if we can all, it's what you're saying, if we can all just start asking for and accepting help, we would really change the climate of mothering.
Emotionally healthy moms let go and they breathe.
They do. I think every mom has the plan for the day of, this is how the day is going to go. And as we know, when you're dealing with little people or people in general, the plan doesn't always happen. And so instead of holding on really tightly to that and getting stressed and flustered, you let go and breathe, and you pivot, and you redirect, and you regroup, and you move on. And you just let go and go, okay, not the end of the world. We're good.
So essentially you have to go with the flow, so to
Yes,
speak.
you regroup.
We talked about that idea of it's good enough. That kind of leads to your next point. You say those realistic expectations are crucial to being happy and to being emotionally healthy.
They are, because realistically, you're not going to enjoy being a mother every day. Sometimes it's really fun, sometimes it's work, and sometimes it's both. And so you need to be very realistic that on those days that are the work days, that's okay, that's part of it. And then you're able to just keep going on and not get down.
And that leads right into your next point. And this one, again, hit me at the heart. You say emotionally healthy moms, remember today is not forever, for better or for worse. It's just a moment, right?
It's just a moment. And when you have that toddler that's having a tantrum or has been grumpy from the moment that they've woken up, and you're like, oh, and it just feels like forever. Gretchen Rubin of the Happiness Project, she has a fantastic quote that the days are long and the years are short. And I am reminded of that every single time when I look back at the pictures of my little baby who who is now 5. And I was like, where did that time go?
Yeah.
And so I think it's really important to channel that mantra of today's not forever. And when you're having a really good day, take advantage of it. Live in that moment, because that day's not going to last forever either.
And it's so interesting. I was talking to a girlfriend the other day, busy mom of 3 busy kids, and she said she had a grandma stop her in the supermarket aisle and say something to that effect, you know, cherish these moments. She said, in the moment, I was so mad for a second because I thought, you don't know what these moments are like. And then I remembered, but she does. And she has that perspective to stand back and remind me that it's just a time, it will pass, and to enjoy it as best as we can.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yes.
Wrapping up your list of the 7 habits of emotionally healthy moms, you say emotionally healthy moms practice the art of being authentic. What does that mean?
Authenticity is basically a choice of being willing to show up and let yourself be seen, to let people know you as you are. I had an experience where I had kid food all over me, and I just had to get out the door and be like, this is who I am, this is the reality, I'm a mom. And so that's my authentic self. And I think Brené Brown really speaks to this. She has a lot of books on really practicing the art of authenticity, of just being true to yourself, having the inside match the outside.
In fact, she was recently interviewed by Oprah herself about this very topic.
Yes.
We have a clip. Let's take a listen.
Authenticity is a practice, and you choose it every day, sometimes every hour of every day. And it's a practice. It's not, I just wake up and, hey, I'm authentic. It's that when you walk into a meeting, you have to make the choice. Am I going to show up and let myself be seen?
So fair to say we have to practice this. We have to get better at being our true selves.
It is, because that's very vulnerable. To be your true self is very vulnerable, and it's a risk. But part of risking is also improving your emotional wellness.
Thank you so much, Kristin. Really
Thank you.
insightful. Where can people get more information about you and your work?
They can go to thehealinggroup.com and find us there.
And you published some books yourself, so
yes,
they're available there?
They can go in Deseret Book or Amazon. It's called Real Intimacy.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.